Well done, and many thanks to Jurgen Klopp. It was a big 3 points, but the fight for top four is not yet over. Right now you can see on your screens the remaining fixtures for Leicester, Chelsea and Liverpool. Now on paper, Liverpool have the easier run-in, Dom, but we've seen this season, and we probably saw it today as well, how they've struggled against smaller sides who play a low block, and Burnley and Crystal Palace are more than likely to adopt a similar approach as they face Liverpool over the coming few days. I mean, what are your top four hopes for Liverpool, just looking at this?
No, I think after that result, you've got to be confident, and you've got to go into the game with the right attitude. I think that'll give them a massive lift. That, you know, if you get a goal, late goal, it gives you a lift. There's no two ways about it. And the other teams watching that, they'll be thinking, oh gosh, not again. Liverpool have produced a late goal, because that's what they used to do all the time. But just looking at the games Liverpool I've left, Burnley, then Palace. You think maybe away from home, Liverpool are always decent. At home are the ones who struggle. So maybe Palace might be the tricky one at home. But we will have a few fans in for that game as well, which will really help. And hopefully they'll get right behind the team, because they're going to need that for that last game. And it's never an easy game against Palace. You never know which Palace are going to turn up. Roy Hodgson's a very shrewd manager, and obviously managed the club as well. So it'll be a game that he'll be looking to win, even though he's an ex-Liverpool manager himself. That you know what managers are like and players are like. They want to get one over on their old team as well. And They've got some quality players. They've got some pace in the team as well. So it's a game that's going to be difficult, but one I expect us to win. So I expect us to now get into the Champions League.
Well, of course, there's still the matter of Leicester and Chelsea as well, competing alongside Liverpool there, Jono. I mean, Liverpool have competed in the Champions League in the previous 4 seasons. How important is it for them to make it for next season? Or rather, how devastating would it be if they don't?
Well, it's massively important for them to make it. The Liverpool fans will be going crazy if they're not in the Champions League, that's for sure. I think, I agree with Dom. I think it's in Liverpool's hands now. I think against Burnley, obviously Burnley's a tough place to go, but I think they'll do the job there. And I think, Palace, depending on what team turns up, they're very capable of beating Crystal Palace. So I think it's Liverpool's to lose. Do I believe they're going to do it? Yes, 100%. I think they've got the players. I think they've got the manager. You just have to look at the last few years to see what an incredible squad they've got. They're getting players back fit now. Alisson's on a high. The players will be on a high after scoring that winning goal in the 94th minute today. And at the end of the day, they've got someone in charge, Klopp, who's an outstanding manager, who will calm the lads down. Obviously, they'll have to play with a lot of commitment and desire. But like he said in today's game, it was important that they kept their heads, played the normal game, and that's what they need to do on Wednesday and the weekend. And I think if they do that, they'll be in the Champions League next year for sure.